What's good, YouTube? It's your boy George from George and Elden Productions, and I got a quick my career tutorial, my player tutorial, whatever you want to call it, on how to get behind the back pro, hesitation stunner, killer crossover, pep move size up, and spin kingpin the badges. Now, what you want to do, you got to do this in game. When you have the ball, okay, let's say they give you the ball, and then, okay, let me do it from over here. So they give you the ball, they take out, you start running up the court. Okay, this is retarded. I'll do it from half court. You start running up the court and just start holding R2 and do the hold R2 and move your right analog stick in like a half circle. In a half circle, that's all you're doing the whole time. I say you do it about like 50 times, maybe like 50 or 100. I don't know how much times I did it, honestly. I wasn't keeping count. But that's all you do. Run up the court, hold R2, hold the turbo button, R2, I don't know what it's called on Xbox, and just do a half circle with your right analog stick. And then for pet move size up, you just hold R2, same thing when you have the ball, and just hold R2 and move the analog stick in any direction. But you cannot be moving the left analog stick at all. So just hold R2 and move the analog stick, the right analog stick in any direction. Then for behind the back pro, you hold R2. Okay, no, you don't hold R2, my bad. And you could just be doing this walking up the court. You just flick the right trigger back. Just do that as much times as possible. I'm telling y'all right now, I've gotten a whole bunch of shot clock violations doing this. You just continue to flick the right trigger back, like down. And that's for that. And then hesitation stunner, you don't gotta hold the R2 button. You just simply flick it to the side where the ball is, to the ball hand. You flick the right analog stick to whatever side the ball is on, whatever side the hand has the ball. Okay, and then for killer crossover, you gotta hold the ball when you're running up and down the court. You just flick the when you're running up and down the court, all you want to do is hold R2 when you're running down the court, and then flick the analog stick whichever way the ball is not. So like, let's say the ball is in your left hand while you're running up the court. You flick that right analog stick to your right, to the right, and so on and so forth. And yeah, let me show you guys real quick what I'm talking about. So let me tell y'all again. So for behind the back pro, you just flick the right analog stick down. Just keep flicking it down. It'll take about like 2-3 games the most. It took me about 3 games. Just flick the right analog stick down. Hesitation stunner. Whatever side the ball is on, flick it that way. So let's say the ball is in your right hand, flick the right analog stick to the right. Just keep doing that. For killer crossover, when you're running down the court, so you're going to be holding R2, you just want to do a crossover, which is, let's say the ball hand is in your right hand, flick the analog stick to the left and then back to the right, so it can do a crossover. 2 full crossovers. Just keep doing that every time you get the ball. And then pet move size up, it's easier to stand in place to me. You just hold R2, but don't move that left analog stick at all. Just stand in place, hold R2, and then flick the right analog stick in whatever direction. Spin kingpin, you hold R2 and you just do a half circle with the right analog stick. And yeah, this is George from George and Elden Productions, and I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Leave a like, subscribe if you want to, and I'm out. Peace.
That I'm at an all-time low.